Hey gardeners, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be covering everything you need to know on growing your own citrus, so make sure to stay with us. If you're new to the channel, my name is Emmanuel Arce. I'm an 18-year-old gardener here in South Florida, and I dedicate myself to teaching all my viewers how to grow their own food in their very own backyard. Now, I invited some very special guests to tag along with me in making this video. So a huge thank you to my friends Stan and Rhonda over from the Gambling Gardeners for collaborating with us on this video. Now, they live in a colder climate than I because, like I mentioned before, I'm in zone 10B in tropical South Florida. So we're growing our citrus in two completely different climates. However, the growing guide for citrus maintains the same. I'll be leaving a link towards their channel in the description box below. Make sure to go subscribe to them, show them some support. They have amazing videos that are packed with information for gardeners like us. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into this video.
Growing citrus in zone 8A in the wintertime. Today we're going to show you how to do it.
Let me give you just a little more detail about who we are. I'm Rana, this is Stan. This is our garden, and we are in collaboration today with Emmanuel Arce from The Ultimate Gardener. We are gardeners in Raleigh, North Carolina, and we have been active in the YouTube community since May of 2025. We have bees, we have chickens, and we have a Great Pyrenees dog named Brian. We look forward to working with Emmanuel, and we hope you enjoy this video.
With winterization, feeding, and watering techniques, you can grow citrus in different zones in the country. I'm Rana.
And I'm Stan.
And we're the Gambling Gardeners. Let's get started. Citrus in pots dries out faster than if it's planted directly in the ground. So you want to make sure that you're only watering when the top 2 inches of the soil are dry. For us, that's about twice a week. I use a watering can to water my citrus with room temperature or tepid water so it doesn't shock the plant by using a hose that's been sitting outside in the cold. To avoid soggy roots, use a well-draining soil. Soggy roots could bring on unwanted pests.
Let's talk about the sunlight requirements. So citrus, like any other fruit tree out there, is a full sun loving tree. So 5 to 6+ hours of direct sunlight is highly recommended for the best performance. Now, I have seen some instances of citrus growing perfectly fine in partial sunny areas. So if you don't have a very sunny location in your garden, you could always move it into a partial sunny area. But nonetheless, they require lots of sun.
Living here in zone 8A, there's times where you're gonna get below freezing, and you're gonna have to move this somewhere where you can protect it from the freeze. So what we've done is we've put it in a pot. We made sure we got the right variety for this location, and it's mobile. So you want to make sure that you can move it to a location like a greenhouse, garage. Make sure it has good sunlight if possible. And one thing we're going to do this year is we're going to make sure we cover it with additional frost cloth in the greenhouse, because last year we did have some extreme temperatures where it got down below 20 for 3 weeks in a row, and we still did get damage to the plant inside there. So we're going to take the additional steps this year and protect it even more.
Now, one important thing you should always do when it comes down to fruit trees is pruning. When it comes down to citrus trees, you must prune them because citrus trees could get very big and become very wild. So to keep the tree maintained and looking nice and healthy, you must prune. Now, you may wonder, when is the best time to prune your citrus? Now, this varies depending on what growing zone you're in. Like I mentioned before, I'm in growing zones 10B. So we prune our citrus during the fall and winter season, and there's a main reason why, which I will disclose once we get to that topic. So let me bring you closer and show you the proper way how to prune your citrus tree. So when it comes down to pruning your citrus tree, you always want to remove the most weakest branches. For example, here I have this very weak branch, so this one has to go. When it comes down to pruning, always prune in a diagonal line to prevent water from sitting in an open wound. So I trace it back down to the most healthiest branch and cut it diagonally. For example, this branch right here has a whole bunch of issues, so I'll be pruning this one too. Now, don't be afraid to go heavy with the pruners because citrus are hardy down here, so they tend to rebound quite quickly.
Citrus trees are heavy feeders. Be sure to feed them during the active months. For us, that's spring through early fall. We do take a break from feeding in the winter. Use a balanced citrus fertilizer. Pick one with micronutrients like magnesium and iron. I use fruit citrus spikes, which makes fertilizing much easier. Fertilization can lead to overgrowth. Be sure to prune at the right time.
So now let's go ahead and touch base on the more unfortunate side of growing citrus. If you live in a tropical climate, especially here in South Florida, you will always have leaf miner on your citrus. And unfortunately, this is something you cannot avoid. And my pink lemonade, unfortunately, has been badly attacked by it. So when it comes down to the treatment of the tree, this is where pruning takes part in as well. Because as I mentioned previously, we prune our trees during the fall and winter, because that's when the insect that causes leaf miner is not active. So when we prune them in the winter, the new growth gets to grow back healthy and stay healthy for a long period. But let's say your tree gets badly attacked to the point where you have to treat it. Neem oil is the best way to go. Neem oil is an organic treatment for fruit trees. Now, this is the most effective thing I've used in my garden thus far. What I do is I usually treat it when there is no rain on the forecast because I want it to be effective. And I don't want a Florida thunderstorm or a Florida rain to wash it away. Just like any other plant out there, when it comes down to treating your trees, you must do it to keep the tree healthy.
All right, well, that's how we take care of our citrus plants here in Zone 8A, Raleigh, North Carolina.
We want to thank the Ultimate Gardener for this collaboration opportunity. Gardening community, head over to Emmanuel Arce, the Ultimate Gardener, and subscribe to his channel. He's trying to reach his goal of 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. So let's help him out. Thanks for watching.
May God bless you and your entire family.
And remember,
Come grow with us.
And never forget to grow big, Ultimate Gardeners. Bye, everyone.